The private jet lands at O'Hare in an hour. Mr. Winter wants you to meet Damian from the Black Group tomorrow at 10 a.m. to discuss the marriage arrangement.
Got it.
Mr. Black. People say he lost his sight after that accident 3 years ago. They also say he's difficult. This marriage is obviously Richard and Vera trying to squeeze the last bit of value out of me.
But he has 18% of Richard United Capital. Let's go. Time to take back what's mine.
Damian Black, someone paid good money to make you disappear tonight.
Before you start, tell me who wants me dead.
You're about to die and you're still asking questions? Fine. The person who hired us...
I sent you the location. Clean it up.
Who the hell are you? Stay out of this! You...
Get out, or stay down.
Who asked you to get involved?
Pathetic.
Mr. Black, are you all right? What the hell just happened?
A woman who didn't know what she was walking into. She almost ruined everything.
We finally drew them out, and now the lead is gone again. Do you want me to look into her?
Yes, but keep the focus on Nick. As for that Winter family engagement, we go to the Winter estate tomorrow. I'm calling it off. The Winter family confirmed it. Cecilia Winter arrives tomorrow. Richard wants to set up a meeting as soon as possible. A meeting? Yes. Madam's idea. She thinks whether the marriage goes forward or not, you and Miss Winter should meet first. Aunt, always so considerate. So what would you like to do? Then I'll meet her. Tell the Wintons I choose the time and place. As for the engagement, I'll decide after I see her.
Understood.
She'll be here soon. Stick to the plan.
Got it. She's just the abandoned daughter they dumped in Europe for more than 10 years. What's she gonna do, flip the whole house over? Dad won't even show his face.
She is still a Winter. Your father wants her to understand who runs this family now, especially when it comes to that marriage.
Poor thing. She's doomed to marry a blind man.
Here she comes. Watch your tone, but don't make it too easy on her. Cecilia, your father is in a meeting, so I'll receive you first.
Same old Cecilia. Still so quiet. Did nobody teach you how to talk to people overseas?
My room is still on the east side of the 3rd floor? Of course. We kept it for you. Though some of the old things felt unlucky, so I took care of them for you. You don't mind, do you?
Honestly, Cecilia, what difference does it make whether you came back or not? There's no place for you in this house anymore. You marry whoever Dad tells you to marry, and I hear your future husband is blind.
Get on your knees.
Listen to you? What else? You still think you're the heiress of the Winter family?
What the hell are you doing?
Now, is your head a little clearer? So now you can talk properly.
I pushed back a board meeting and rushed home for this nonsense?
Cecilia,
You just came back and you've already turned this house into a circus?
I was teaching her how to speak properly.
Dad! She almost choked me to death! Look at my neck! She's insane! The second she came back from Europe, she took it out on me!
Richard, you should have seen her just now.
Cecilia, turn around! Is this all you learned after all those years in Europe? Attacking your own
She
sister?
ran her mouth first.
I'm your father! You don't get to act wild in my house! You dare dodge me?
You missed because you're weak. You want to teach me a lesson? You don't qualify.
Boss, we're at the Winter Estate.
Mr. Black, Mr. Smith, Mr. Winter is dealing with a family matter. Please wait in the foyer for a moment.
A private matter?
Yes, just a small family disagreement. Please follow me. Boss?
This so-called family matter sounds pretty ugly. They're about to get physical. Mr. Winter looks like he's trying to kill her. Miss Winter may be in real trouble.
Just watch.
Richard, are you alright?
Are you done making a scene? I brought you back from Europe to marry the Black heir, not to stir up trouble.
I'm not the only daughter in the Winter family. Why not have Brittany marry him?
What nonsense! Brittany is my daughter. How could she marry a blind man?
Brittany is your daughter, and I'm not. Fine, I'll accept the marriage. Transfer 12% of Winter Group's founding shares to my name.
Are you out of your mind?
Who do you think you are? Those shares are worth over 10 billion. You're a bastard thrown out of this house, and you think you can ask for that?
You don't get to speak here.
You bitch, you hit me?
Just teaching you what manners look like. If you won't give me the shares, then let Brittany marry him.
Shut up!
Brittany went to the best private schools since she was little. She's a true Winter lady. How could she possibly marry a useless cripple who's been blind for 3 years?
So in the Winter family's eyes, the great Black family isn't even good enough to be used as a social climb.
Oh no, he heard everything. This is our only shot at getting into the Black family. We can't blow it. I didn't expect him to be hotter than a male model. Too bad he's blind. Thank God I don't have to marry him. So this is the Black heir who's supposedly been blind for 3 years. But that presence, he doesn't feel like the useless man the rumors describe.
Mr. Black, what brings you here in person? The kids were having a little family squabble. Vera was angry and said something stupid. Please don't take it to heart.
Yes, please sit down. I'll go get you some wine.
Don't bother. I'll say what I came to say and leave. Richard, since the Winter family thinks so highly of itself and believes marrying your daughter to me is some kind of insult, then I'll do you the favor. I came today to cancel the engagement.
Mr. Black, you can't cancel it. I brought Cecilia back to Chicago to honor the marriage arrangement between our families.
Marriage arrangement? Black Group doesn't take discarded Rush from the Winter family.
If he really wanted to cancel it, he would have left already. Is he staying to help me force the Wintons to cough up that 12%? Exactly. Vera just pointed at me and said, unwanted trash, like me, is perfect for a blind cripple like you.
Jamie, notify headquarters. Blacklist Winter Group immediately. I want the Winter family bankrupt. Yes, sir.
A misunderstanding. It's all a misunderstanding. Cecilia is my most tresto arter, aging prepated percent of don't keep its trallas goofelt for her dowdrum.
12%. Black family can barely accept that level of sincerity.
Really? But a minute ago, Dad was holding an ashtray and getting ready to smash my head in.
You're lying. You were the one attacking people like a lunatic.
Shut up. My fiancé was mistreated in your home. Mr. Winter, do you think a few shares makes this disappear?
I'll have the lawyer prepare the share transfer agreement right away.
Fiancé, weren't we here to call off the engagement?
Nice to meet you, my dear fiancé. How can a man who's been blind for 3 years have such steady control in his fingers? And why does the danger on him feel so familiar?
He walked in saying he'd cancel the engagement, then turned around and used the fiancé title to help her get shares. Boss changes his face way too fast.
It's just an act. I'm only using this chance to get a hand inside the Winter family. It has absolutely nothing to do with this woman.
Boss Intel confirms the Global Jewelers Council is holding its annual charity tomorrow night. Vice Chairman Lucas will attend. The lead on the killer you're tracking is in his hands.
Since you're my fiancé, will you come with me to a gala tomorrow night?
Sure.
7 tomorrow night. I'll have someone pick you up.
Tell the staff to clear out the master bedroom on the 3rd floor. I'm moving in tomorrow.
That's my room! I've lived there for 10 years. Why should I give it to an outsider like you?
Of course. I'll have Brittany pack and move out later today.
Dad, why are you taking her side?
That was my mother's room when she was alive. You've occupied it for 15 years. It's time to give it back. Anyone who disagrees can handle this marriage themselves.
Why? That room is mine and those shares are mine. Has Dad lost his mind? He's actually letting that bitch walk all over us!
Don't worry. She won't stay smug for long. Whatever she gets now, we'll take back twice over later. At tomorrow night's High Jewelry Charity Gala, Vice Commercian Lucas will be there too. If you can lock him down, the entire winter fortune will be yours. By then, Cecilia won't even be good enough to carry your shoes.
Really? Mom, don't worry. I can definitely get him.
The people sent to pick up Miss Winton are already downstairs. Miss Winter, does marrying a blind man make you feel wronged?
Mr. Black, I only care about exchanging favors. You helped Easterdy. If you have any Pavin, free to spake up. I do have a Lancy.
I appreciate the thought, but the people after me this time are desperate men from Europe. When they strike, they have no limits. You should keep your distance before you get dragged in.
From Europe? That's the territory I've been running for more than 10 years.
That's right. They're a pack of ruleless maniacs. You really shouldn't get involved. Leave the dangerous work to us.
Chairmine, Lucas has arrived in Chicago. Would you like to meet him first?
8 tomorrow night. Usual place. Mom, there are so many people. How are we supposed to find Lucas?
Stay composed. As long as we get to him, we can turn everything around. Then I'll make Cecilia kneel and spit those shares back out.
Are you blind? You stained my dress. Can you even afford to pay for it?
Sorry.
God, disgusting. How did low-class trash like that even get in here? Global Jewelry Council? Vice Chairman?
Vice Chairman? Isn't that exactly who we're looking for?
Mr. Hill, I heard Mr. Miller will be here tonight too. We're all hoping you might introduce us. Mr. Miller was delayed by something urgent. He'll be here shortly. I'm sure this is Chief Secretary. If anyone has a partnership proposal, you can give it to Mia. On Caldati and every word to hum.
Look, the one with the sapphire ring. That's Lucas. It has to be. The vice chairman of the Global Jewelry Council, that's him. Father has already transferred the shares to that bitch. We need a new backer. Take him down. The Winter family, the Blacks, they'll all have to answer to you.
Don't worry, Mommy.
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to.
Having my clothes stained by a lady this beautiful is my honor.
Then maybe I should take you to a room so you can change?
Kendi, Lucas's chief secretary is here. Do you want to meet him?
Yes. Miss Winter, excuse me. I need to use the restroom.
Go ahead. Be gentler. You're hurting me.
Be good, baby.
I'm a respectable lady, Mr. Miller. If you touch me, you have to marry me.
Sure. Anything you want.
Then, the partnership between the Jewelry Council and the Winter family?
Relax. One word from me and it's done.
So Brittany came here to sell herself to feed some creep. Idiot.
Don't move.
What was that?
Who's there?
Been in there a while. Should be done by now, right?
Oh my God.
No one says a word about what just happened.
Boss, were you two just— Shut up. Not one word.
Got it.
So are we still meeting Mr. Hill? No. That secretary is a sleaze with nothing in his head but trash. He won't have any leads. Set up a meeting with Lucas directly.
Is that the stepdaughter you just brought back? That's her. I heard she schemed for 12% of the shares before agreeing to marry into the Black family. Just like her short-lived dead mother.
The moment she sees money, she'd sleep with a blind cripple.
Having fun? What? If you dare do it, you should be ready for people to talk.
You bitch, you hit me again?
No, that was what again feels like.
Miss Winter hit someone!
Your collar is crooked. And keep your neck where it belongs. Don't stick it into other people's business.
Cecilia! What the hell is wrong with you?
Richard, I can't show my face anymore. She slapped me in front of all of Chicago society.
This is outrageous. 15 years running wild out there, and you've forgotten even basic manners.
No wonder she was thrown out back then. She's practically feral.
You attacked her without even asking what happened. Apologize to Vera right now.
You convicted me without even asking. Just like 15 years ago. And now 15 years later, still the same.
Why are you in such a hurry to leave? You haven't forgotten what you promised me in the restroom, have you?
Miss Winter, people are waiting for me inside.
I don't care. You slept with me, so you have to marry me.
Yeah, I'll marry you. I'll have my assistant send a diamond ring tomorrow. Happy now?
You said it!
I said it. Can I go in now?
You go first. I'll fix my makeup and come in.
Mom, he promised to marry me. Tonight, I'm sending that bitch Cecilia back to the gutter.
Cecilia, you hit her. What else do you want?
Dad, I just want you to hear how well-mannered your lovely wife is.
That little bitch Cecilia is just like her short-lived dead mother. The moment she sees money, she'd sleep with a blind cripple.
Oh my God, did Mrs. Winter say that?
Her mother is dead. That is vicious.
Richard, no. That's fake. I never said.
Never said what? That I was throwing myself at him? Or that the heir of Black Group is blind?
Cecilia, you're bullying my mom again. You think just because you have that 12%, nobody in Chicago can touch you?
Again? And how exactly do you plan to touch me?
My boyfriend is Lucas Miller, them Chuan Chubal Dolsher Don. Cecilia, if you doing Tiguez and my mom, I promise you finished in North Major.
The Global Jewelry Council? That's a top-leer financial powerhouse controlling global gemstone pricing.
Mr. Winter's younger daughter landed someone that powerful?
Our Brittany is far more capable than some ungrateful brat.
Brittany, is that true?
Of course it's true. Dad, Mr. Miller personally promised to marry me just now. From now on, everyone in Chicago's jewelry world will answer to me. Scared? It's not too late to get on your knees and beg.
Are you sure your boyfriend is Lucas?
Are you sure your boyfriend is Lucas?
Of course. Lucas is the vice chairman of the Jewelry Council. He personally promised outside that he would marry me.
I heard the council's senior leadership is extremely secretive. Someone as broke and shabby as her probably doesn't even know where the front door is.
Lucas. He's the man who controls global gemstone pricings.
Mr. Winter's eldest daughter just got back and already offended someone like that. She's done.
Brittany, I suggest you check the facts. Don't get used for sex and still rush to pay for the privilege.
Who the hell do you think you are laughing at me? I'm telling you, kneel and apologize right now.
And if I don't?
You won't kneel? Then I'll have Lucas blacklist you with one word. If your dead mother were still alive, she'd probably die over again from the shame. You bitch! How dare you hit my daughter!
Cecilia, stop it! Apologize right now!
Say one more word about my mother and I'll hit her again.
Fine, just wait. I'm calling Lucas over right now to destroy you.
Who did this?
Honey, she hit me! That bitch hit me! You have to stand up for me!
I did.
What are you doing here?
What's going on here?
Looks like you still recognize me. Then you should also remember what happens at the Global Jewelry Council when someone uses the vice chairman title to run scams.
I deserve to die. I was blind as hell. I never should have pretended to be the vice chairman. Please spare me this once. I lost my damn mind. Please, forgive me.
Why are you kneeling to her? You're the vice chairman!
Shut up! I never said I was Mr. Miller. I'm just Mr. Miller's assistant.
What did you say?
Kendi, I sent you here to verify rough stone certificates and you used my name to chase women?
Mr. Miller, I was wrong. I had too much to drink.
You're removed from the council. Get out.
So after all that, he's just an assistant throwing Lucas's name around? Bragging all night about her vice benchmare boyfriend, and this is it?
Shut up! All of you, shut up!
Stop talking. Let's go.
Mrs. Winter, Miss Winter, who gave you permission to leave after hitting my fiancé?
Mr. Black, Cecilia is the lunatic who started hitting people first. The slap mark is still on my face. Everyone saw it.
Your faces were obviously too thick and injured her hand.
Nonsense. Does it hurt?
This guy is pretty protective.
You deliberately provoked her into hitting you. How do we settle that?
Are you insane? How can you even say that?
What, you're allowed to spread lies, but I'm not allowed to tell the truth? Anyone here who thinks I'm lying may step forward now.
Mr. Black, this is all a misunderstanding. We can discuss it privately. There's no need
Your
to—
wife and daughter public insulted my fiancé, and you think there's no need?
You useless idiot! Apologize to Cecilia now!
Never. Stop hitting her. We're leaving.
Mr. Black, our families have worked together for years. Let's not ruin things over something so small.
I tolerate this once. If it happens again, Black Group pulls every investment out of Winter Group.
It won't happen again. Absolutely not. I promise.
Mr. Black, that was quite a show. I have a partnership I'd like to discuss.
I hear Black Group has recently taken an interest in our council's dark web channels in Europe.
Let's talk somewhere else.
Chairperson, Damian wants to use the Jewelry Council's European intelligence network to find a group of people. He didn't say who exactly, but from the sound of it, it's tied to the old case of Winter Group.
Just tell him. On one condition, he trades every Winter Group share he holds.
You want that?
It's what my mother left behind.
Understood. I'll go tell him. What a coincidence. Mr. Miller and my fiancé are close.
I don't know him.
Mr. Black, you've got the wrong idea. I'm here in person to apologize to Ms. Winter for Kendi impersonating me. Apology delivered? I've already apologized to Ms. Winter. Since you and Ms. Winter need to talk, I won't intrude.
You backed me up in front of everyone just now. I appreciate it, thank you.
Vera's cheap little tricks aren't worth your energy. Remember this, from tonight on, if anyone from the Winter family lays a finger on you, don't handle it yourself. Use my name. You're mine, and I'll protect you. Give me your hand. With me here, you don't have to put up with anyone hurting you. Do whatever you want. Got it?
Okay.
Oh my god, the Alpha CEO lines just came out of nowhere, and Cecilia is actually into it. That's insane.
Jamie, take Cecilia back to the estate. You're responsible for her safety tonight. If anything happens, I'm holding you accountable.
Great. Taking it out on me again. Ms. Winter, this way please.
Dad slapped me in front of everyone! Who the hell does that woman think she is?
Why are you crying? He slapped you for Damian to see. If you want someone to blame for that slap, blame Cecilia.
I want her on her knees, begging me to let her go!
On her knees? That's not enough. I want to ruin the rest of her life. I paid off a field operative. He'll trail Cecilia for the next few days and find a chance to sleep with her.
Tell them to give her the full treatment. The clearer the footage, the better. I want all of Chicago to see what a cheap slut she is.
Once that video is all over Chicago, let's see if the Black family still wants a raped little bitch. I heard this morning that you showed up with Cecilia last night. So, how are things between you two?
Pretty good. She's exactly my type.
Oh my god! Do you know how many years I've waited to hear that? I thought you'd spend your whole life married to Black group and never even make it to a first date! This is a miracle! You were picky as hell even as a kid. If you're giving her that kind of praise, then this marriage is settled. Years ago, I prayed at St. Mary's Cathedral that if you ever found the right person, I'd make a huge donation. I'm calling the priest right now to arrange the wedding.
Handle it however you want. If you need more money, take it from my personal account. I want to give her a spectacular wedding. Later, go down to the vault and check the inventory of pure gold bars. Send all of it to my aunt for the wedding decor. I don't want us looking insincere. All of it? That's almost half a ton. You could build another chapel out of that much gold. Stop talking and do it. I want God to see how sincere I am. Holy shit. This man negotiates million purchases down to the last dimmy, but the second it's about Cecilia, he's ready to empty the vault. So he's been saving all that money just to get a girl? Cupid must have shot him in the head with a shotgun.
Hey Damian, heard you're finally falling into the marriage trap. I booked the top floor of the wildest strip club in town and got you the hottest dancers. Bachelor party, night after tomorrow. Skip it and I'll throw you into the ocean myself.
They said the venue and the dancers are fully paid for. No refunds. If we cancel, there's a triple penalty.
Damian, congrats on landing that Ice Queen from the Winter family. It's just the guys tonight. Go wild.
Thanks. I have something later, so I can't stay long.
What's the rush? I got you something good. Come in.
I'm not feeling great.
Good thing he reacted fast. If Cecilia caught this, the wedding would be over it even started. Damian, where are you going? To find someone.
Chairman, this room has 3 layers of anti-surveillance treatment. No one will hear a single word of our conversation.
Good.
Kendi has been fired. Before he left, he signed an NDA. He didn't dare leak anything connected to you.
If this happens again, you're done too.
Understood. It won't happen again. One more thing. Damian said he won't sell the Winter Group shares he holds, but he's willing to pay a premium for it to look into that group in Europe first.
Fine. Find the people first. We'll talk price later. Keep an eye on Winter Group's scattered shares and buy them quietly. Tell me when we hit 20% and don't let Richard notice.
Got it. I'll get on it right away.
Well, damn. A pretty girl drinking alone? Perfect. I'm free too. How about I keep you company?
Talk. Who sent you?
I just came in looking for a girl to have some fun with. And dressed like that, you're obviously waiting for someone to take you home, so come with me. I promise I'll make you feel good.
Last chance. Are you gonna talk or not?
You bitch! You actually hit me?
Are you okay? Did he hurt you?
I'm fine.
I'm being framed! This woman came on to me. I said no, so she attacked me and tried to rob me. Ah!
I came on to you? Who was trying to jump me and tear my clothes off just now? Last chance. Who sent you?
What's that sound? What's happening to him? Don't ask right now. This is way too intense. I can't even look.
I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. It was Vera. She gave me $5,000 to come take nude photos of you and make sure you couldn't stay in Chicago. I confess, all of it. Please move your foot.
You piece of shit. Trying to get yourself killed?
Don't kill him. Take him away and question him. Find out if anyone besides Vera gave the order.
Those symptoms look like. Should I have someone check?
No need. It's high-strength aphrodisiant powder. If it's not handled within half an hour, best case is the ICU. Worst case, kidney failure.
I'll call a doctor right now.
No, I'll handle it.
Cecilia.
It's me. Come on, I'll take care of it.
What the hell? What's happening? If I follow them, am I gonna get killed for knowing too much?
Does it hurt that bad?
Cecilia.
I'm here. Stop holding back.
Awake now?
She's dressed more neatly than I am. Did Mr. Black get hit with aphrodisiant powder or a sedative? Done already?
The guy at the club today was Vera and Brittany's doing. Figured. There was also someone filming from the fire escape ceiling. The camera was pointed straight at your private room door.
Find photos and videos of Brittany fooling around with men. Replace their memory card with those. Let them choke on their own plan. Understood.
Just now, I lost control a little. I may have been appropriate. I'm sorry.
Don't overthink it. It was a drug-induced instinct. Even if you were rubbing all over a cushion, there's no need to be embarrassed.
Damian and a cushion? I can laugh about this for 6 months. Are these two planning to date by emotionally destroying each other?
Right. Vera and Brittany were behind this. I'll handle it. You rest.
Martha, just a heads up. Cecilia spent 15 years in Europe. She's been antisocial since she was little and has never respected anyone.
Exactly. Her temper is awful. At home, she always...
Cecilia is the woman Damian chose himself. I trust his judgment.
You're absolutely right, Mrs. Black. Cecilia is a very strong-willed child. She just doesn't take advice very well sometimes.
That's the Winter family's eldest daughter? She's pretty.
Vera, I heard every word you just said.
Cecilia, I was only chatting with Mrs. Black.
Chatting? About my terrible personality? Or about how you drove my mother to her death and married my father?
Cecilia, today is your engagement day.
Perfect timing. Both families are here, and so are all the guests. Some of you may not know this. This Mrs. Winter, my stepmother, had already given birth to Brittany with my father while my mother was still alive. 3 days after my mother fell to her death, she moved into Winter Manor with 3-year-old Brittany.
What? Brittany was already 3, so Mr. Winter was cheating during his marriage. You're lying!
Do you need me to pull the hospital birth records? Brittany was born 3 years before my mother died.
Have you lost your mind?
This is slander!
Mrs. Black, I've been holding this in all morning, and today, in front of everyone, I have to make it clear. Go on.
Cecilia in private.
is really. Last night, someone saw her enter the same hotel room as a strange man.
Vera, this is the engagement party.
Exactly because it's the engagement party, Damian and his family shouldn't be deceived. Did you see it yourself? I have a video.
Mrs. Black, Cecilia doesn't even live with us most of the time. Who knows what she gets up to outside? A video?
Yes, a video of you hooking up with a stranger in a hotel last night. I was going to let you keep some dignity, but after the nonsense you just spewed, Stachige, don't blame me for...
Play it.
What?
I said play it. Let everyone see.
Mrs. Winter, are you sure you want to play something like that at my engagement party?
Damian, she's fooling you. This woman isn't good enough for you.
I don't need to see it. She doesn't need to prove anything to anyone.
Then let the facts speak. Impossible! That's not me! Turn it off! Turn it off now!
Like mother, like daughter. So this is the Winter family's upbringing. Exactly. Her mother spent years as someone's mistress. What kind of daughter could she raise?
Shut up! Why are you all coming after me? Cecilia's the one you should be trashing!
Brittany, stop making a scene.
I'm not making a scene. Why does she get to walk away clean? This isn't fair.
Idiot! Who is the man in that video? You've humiliated this family!
Dad, let me explain. I had no idea that was...
Filthy! I don't have a daughter who disgraces me like this!
Why hit her? She only inherited her mother's talent for finding men in hotel rooms. The guy in that video is a club stripper, isn't he? Brittany's taste is just as unique as her mother's.
Cecilia, you!
I'm not wrong, am I? When you married Vera, you were embarrassed too, weren't you?
Cecilia, what happened before, Dad was wrong. But we're still family.
This is a transfer agreement for 12% of Winterth Whittlescoof from the Prefabobla and Drimbit. Consider as a compensation.
12%? When my mother married you, she brought in 3 jewelry workshops plus cash. Based on today's share price, that's worth at least 30% of Winter Group. I haven't even settled that debt with you yet, so this 12% is mine by right. It was my mother's inheritance. The door is over there. Please leave.
Cecilia? You're saying this to your biological father at your own engagement party? Do you even see me as your father?
Asking him to leave is too polite.
Exactly. Damian knows how things should be handled.
Throw him out.
I knew this boy was completely in love with Cecilia.
Damian, how can you say that? You're a man too.
Your hand. Jamie.
Ah!
Did I say you could touch me?
I'm your future father-in-law!
Throw him out.
Let go of me! You can't do this! Ugh!
Thanks for what you did just now.
No need. I just hate being touched.
Oh, is that all? You just hate being touched?
From now on, if anyone insults you, handle it the way we did today. People under the Black family's protection don't need to be polite.
And where is that rule written? Which legal code?
If I make the rule, it's the rule.
He's been like this since he was a boy. The more he likes someone, the harder he pretends he doesn't care. If you ask me, he's fallen for you.
Really?
I saw everything your father and his people did tonight. Richard is selfish to the bone, and your stepmother has no class at all. From now on, the Black family will cut ties with them. I'll have security keep them off the driveway. Your half-sister, too. She can forget about showing her face around you again.
Thank you, Mrs. Black. You don't have to go to so much trouble for me.
Call me Martha. You lived alone in Europe for 15 years. God knows what you went through, and you still made it this far. I genuinely admire you. You're kind and sensible, and you're absolutely good enough for my nephew. He's all sharp edges. He needs someone like you.
Kind? She can dislocate a man's arm with one hand. Mrs. Black clearly hasn't seen her fight.
Damian's mother died early. His father was cold and selfish, and he died after a fire. Damian's eyes were injured then, too. He may look detached, but I know him. Deep down, just like his mother, he takes love seriously. He only hides his weaknesses too well for anyone to see.
Aunt, you're saying too much.
So what if I am? You can fool other people, but you can't fool me. The moment the engagement news went out, I had people start preparing the wedding. Why don't you go get the marriage license right now?
Madam, this is for you.
He actually handed all the shares to me on his own. You're giving me all 18% of Winter Group shares?
Security for you.
Married or not, it was always yours.
He had this ready long before I even said yes.
It's only 18%. It's nothing.
Only. Once this man falls in love, he has no bottom line. Terrifying.
Ow, that hurts.
Barrett.
That bitch, Cecilia. What right does she have to take our family's shares?
She thinks marrying into the Black family means she can relax in her dreams. She forgot that your father still holds 40% of Winter Group.
So what? Damian had us thrown out in front of everyone. The Winter family has been humiliated.
Richard, what happened to your face?
Shut up! I got beaten and dragged out in front of everyone. And the two of you ran faster than anyone.
Dad, I didn't...
You humiliated us at that party. Now the entire state knows exactly who you are.
Why are you taking it out on our daughter? If you've got guts, go after Cecilia!
From today on, anyone who causes trouble for me again can get out.
That little bitch. She really thinks she can humiliate me just because she's latched onto the Black family?
If she can hit her own father, what won't she do?
From now on, this family acts like she doesn't exist.
Dad, don't be mad. Cecilia's an ungrateful brat, but you still have me. I can handle the company better than she ever could.
Tomorrow morning, have the secretary draft an appointment letter. You'll start as executive vice president.
Brittany may be foolish sometimes, but she is our real daughter.
Exactly. Better to hand the company to her than to that ungrateful brat helping outsiders steal her own father's assets.
Cecilia, you think marrying into the Black family means you won? What can a blind cripple do for you? Just rot away in that house.
This was all so rushed. We didn't have time to properly prepare the room. The sheets and drave are new. Stay here for tonight.
Okay.
This is a calming wine. Have a small glass before bed and you'll sleep beautifully. After everything you suffered at the party today, you must feel awful. Drink this and get some rest.
It's a little bitter.
That's normal, as long as it works. Damian is still downstairs in the study handling something urgent. He'll be up soon. Wash up and rest first. Don't wait for him.
Okay.
Is everything ready? Ready. A 1945 Romanée Conté. Absolutely irresistible. The boy may not be able to see, but his body works just fine. Pour him a few more glasses. Even if he's made of ice, he'll melt tonight. Take it over. Once the mood kicks in, I should be seeing my grandchild next year.
Damian, grab my nightgown for me.
Here.
What are you drinking?
Wine from Martha. She said it helps with sleep.
Damian, drink this before bed. It helps with sleep.
Aunt, what is this?
Something good. Be a good boy and drink it.
Martha made me drink a lot of it.
It doesn't look like anything's wrong with it. You're bleeding from your nose. You have a fever.
No, I don't.
You're burning up. How is that not a fever?
It's Aunt. There was something wrong with the wine she gave me. Don't come near me. Don't come near me.
Jamie has a document for me to sign. I need to go to the study.
At 11 at night?
He stays up late, you know that.
Damian, do you think Jamie is sexy?
What?
I asked if you think he's sexy.
Cecilia, are you jealous?
Answer me.
I'm blind. How would I know?
Your right ear is red.
It's hot.
Every time you lie, your right ear turns red.
Jamie is a man.
I know. Which makes me even more curious why you're nervous.
You're messing with me.
Do I look like I'm joking? Sneaking off to see your male secretary in the middle of the night? You're not planning to... You can't see, but you caught that perfectly?
I track the sound. Your perfume helps me navigate, too.
Let go.
You started it.
Do you have a problem with that? A blackout? Looks like the whole estate went dark.
Aunt again.
What does that mean?
She pulled the main burker. The Black House wiring hasn't tripped in 100 years unless someone wants it to.
Your aunt is scarier than I am.
That should do it.
Mrs. Black, is this really gonna work?
Why wouldn't it? I put a serious dose in Damian's glass.
Mrs. Black, Cecilia can really fight. If Damian tries anything, we'll be looking for him in the ER tomorrow.
What do you know? I bought that drug especially for this. Once it kicks in, who's still thinking about fighting?
I don't want this. Not under these circumstances.
We're already married.
How many scattered Winter Group shares can still be picked up on the market?
20% at most. They're held by 3 pension funds and 5 individual shareholders.
Buy all of them. Transfer them to my personal account before the board meeting this afternoon.
Understood. What about Richard?
Don't alert him. I'll settle things with him myself. You really are handsome. So you were pretending to sleep this whole time?
A blind man can't sneak a look. He can only listen. The way you give orders over the phone is very sexy. After last night, are we officially a real married couple?
Did you hear that? A real married couple?
Damian probably won't find out we were eavesdropping, right?
Go. Don't let them know we were glued to the door.
Why are all of you here?
Breakfast? I wanted to ask if you two were coming down for breakfast.
Right. Breakfast. Exactly.
I just remembered. The milk is warm, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Jamie. You seem very interested in wine. Relabel every bottle in the underground cellar with its year and origin. Finish before lunch.
Damian, there are 20 years of stock down there.
Then you can start now.
Why am I always the one who gets punished?
Now that the license is done, the next step is the wedding. This afternoon, I'll have that designer from Italy over to custom make your wedding outfits.
This afternoon probably won't work. There's an emergency Winter Group board meeting at 2. I have to go.
Tomorrow, then?
That works.
Good. Tomorrow it is. I'll call the designer right away.
Call me when the board meeting ends. I'll pick you up.
Okay.
Now that's what a married couple looks like.
I'm leaving.
Be careful on the road.
I called everyone here today for one reason: to formally appoint Brittany as Executive Vice President of Winter Group.
Mr. Winter, the Executive Vice President position, we've never had that before. Shouldn't we reconsider?
I'm the largest shareholder with 40%. This meeting is a notice, not a request for opinion.
Don't worry, everyone. I'll get familiar with the business as soon as possible.
What are you doing here?
This is a Winter Group board meeting. As a board member, I'm attending. Is there a problem? You're just a board member in name. Dad already appointed me executive vice president. From now on, you don't get a say in company matters.
He doesn't have the authority.
Your father holds 40% and is the largest shareholder. If he can't appoint someone, can you with your measly 12%?
The largest shareholder of Winter Group is now me.
What the hell are you talking about?
Over the past week, I acquired scattered Winter Group shares on the secondary market, totaling 20%. Damian has entrusted me with full voting rights for the 18% of shares left by my mother under his name. In other words, I control 50% of the voting shares.
Winter Group called an emergency board meeting. Richard is there. What stunt can he possibly pull now? He's appointing Brittany as executive vice president on the spot. Has the Winter family forgotten the most basic fact? Who kept Winter Group standing all these years?
You forged this! You're just jealous of me! Jealous that Dad is handing the company to me while all you can do is marry that blind man! Your mother died early, and now you don't even have one person who loves you or protects you!
You dare bring up my mother?
Say one more word, and I can't promise I won't knock out every tooth in Brittany's mouth.
Let go of me! What gives you the right to do this to me?
Say one more word about my mother, and I'll break your jaw.
You're insane! You dare get violent in a board meeting? Security! Security! Hit her! Beat her to death! If she dies, I'll take responsibility!
I'd like to see who dares.
A blind man came to join the show? You're exactly the kind of man a crazy woman like her deserves!
I can't see, but I hear perfectly. You were screaming, Richard was roaring, and the guards have gum stuck to the soles of their boots. They took 7 steps. Mr. Black, this is my board meeting. You have no right to interfere. Mr. Winter? Who did you just say you were going to beat to death? This is a family matter. Mr. Black, you should go home. Cecilia's business is my business. Let me make this clear. I'm standing right here today. I'd like to see who dares touch my wife. Cecilia forged the equity documents. I only called security to maintain order. I wasn't really going to hurt her.
Equity.
I transferred it. Is there a problem?
No.
Article 18 of Winter Group's bylaws. I hold 50% of the voting shares. Effective immediately, Richard is removed as chairman.
You are unbelievably selfish! Your father took care of you for so many years. How could you do this to him?
She can do whatever she wants. Do you have a problem?
Also, the 4 overseas acquisitions Richard handled over the last 10 years all involved falsified data.
This has already hit the news. Oh my God, our stock price is still falling.
She's trying to destroy the company!
You removed me, blew this up, and now the stock price is crashing. What the hell do you get out of this?
I don't need to get anything. I just want to watch your assets collapse. Then watch Winter Group enter bankruptcy liquidation.
What else do you want? You took everything. The company, the stock price, my whole life.
You're sitting in the wrong seat.
This is the chairman.
You're no longer chairman.
Escort Mr. Winter out. He is no longer an employee of the company.
You wouldn't dare! Bitch! Bastard! I'm your biological father!
When you sent me to Europe 15 years ago, why didn't you remember you were my father?
Let go! This is Winter Group! It's my property! Everything here is mine!
Wrong. It was my mother's. You stole her legacy. You're nothing but a thief.
Counting the 12% your father gave you and the 18% I gave you, when did you acquire this many shares? And where did you get enough extra money to buy the rest on the market?
Taking back my mother's shares has always been my goal. Of course, I prepared for it.
But doing all this alone, wasn't it exhausting? I barely helped at all.
Is he worried about me? Next time I need help, I'll tell you.
Good.
That bitch! I wasted so much money raising her!
What good does cursing do now? She has Damie behind her, and the entire Black family. Do you think she'll come after us for what happened to her mother?
Come after us? Then let her try.
What are you planning?
Hiring someone. I want to make sure she never gets the chance. There are people in Europe who specialize in this.
Are you insane?
I'm not insane. Once she's dead, the shares automatically come back to me. Record a kidnapping video too. Make it look like an accidental death. Damian won't be able to prove a thing.
Cecilia, Richard offered a high price for your life.
Is that so? In that case, ask him for $100 million. By the way, any news on the person Dam is looking for?
He's slippery. He still hasn't shown himself.
Got it. Keep watching. Tell me the second you have news.
Understood.
You still hadn't come home, so I was worried you might be hungry. I brought you something to eat.
Thank you, Aunt.
How long has it been since I felt this kind of warmth from family?
Don't be so polite with me.
$100 million? Why don't you rob a bank? She's not worth $100 million.
The price isn't negotiable. She's part of the Black family now. Do you still want her dead or not?
Fine. The sooner the better.
Then Brittany can take her place in the Black family marriage. We're all Winters anyway. It doesn't matter which one of us marries in.
Not marrying that blind man!
Do you have a choice? That last video of yours is all over the internet, even overseas. Who else will marry you? The Black family is loaded. Marry into it and you'll have everything.
But...
Enough. The Black family may not even want you and you're turning your nose up. I've spoiled you rotten.
Not want her? The Black family just got engaged and the wife died. Besides, Damian is still disabled. Who else would marry their daughter to him?
You're right. Once she's dead, we'll go straight to the Black family.
Richard agreed. $100 million. Honestly, that's too cheap for him.
Don't forget to collect the balance. Richard, the game has begun.
Why haven't we heard anything? What if they scammed us?
Impossible. I already paid half the deposit.
It's here. It's here.
Cecilia, this is exactly what you deserve.
The Black family still doesn't know Cecilia is dead.
Let's go to the Black house.
Cecilia, take a look. Which one do you like?
This one. Excellent choice, madam. This is our latest design and an award-winning piece by the famous bridal designer Alice. The craftsmanship and design are top tier. Would you like to try it on?
Cecilia, go try it on.
Madam, the Winter family is here. They said something happened to Mrs. Cecilia.
What? An accident? Let them in.
Yes, madam.
Richard, you said something happened to Cecilia?
Yes, Mrs. Black. This morning we received an anonymous message saying Cecilia owed money off Dee's and had been kidnapped by creditors. They said they'd kill her if they didn't get paid. We were so scared we came straight to you.
This happened so suddenly. But honestly, Cecilia brought it on herself.
I've always said that girl was rebellious. Sooner or later, something terrible was going to happen. But since our families already had a marriage agreement, the Winter family would never break its promise. Since Cecilia is dead, why not let Brittany marry Damian instead? It would be best for everyone. Wow, they really will say anything.
I'm not a recycling center. I don't take every piece of trash.
Damian, Cecilia isn't as good as you think.
Cecilia! Where is she? I'm gonna find her! I don't know! Bastard!
So he's just dropping the blind act now? Here's the thing. Mr. Black has very good hearing. He can locate people by sound. I should keep an eye on him. I'll go first.
Cecilia! Cecilia! Cecilia!
Thank God, Cecilia. You're okay.
Damian, what's going on?
Richard said you'd been killed. He showed us a video of you.
He showed his hand that fast.
Let's go back and see. Your eyes?
What about them?
Nothing. Cecilia didn't really get hurt, did she?
Martha, Cecilia is really dead.
Yes, absolutely. The video on this phone shows it clearly. Cecilia was stabbed to death.
That's not the dress Cecilia was wearing. It's just a dress. Maybe she changed.
Cecilia has been sleeping around since she was a kid. She changes men as fast as she changes clothes. If this happened to her, she had it coming.
Shut your mouth. Cecilia is alive and well. If you insist on saying disgusting things in my home, don't blame me for having you thrown out.
We're not lying, Martha. If you don't believe us, ask around.
Why are you so sure? Did you hire the killer in that video?
Martha, how could you say that? Why would I kill my own daughter?
What nonsense are you talking about?
You're not dead?
Of course I'm not dead.
You tricked me! You teamed up with those people to trick me!
Thanks for the $100 million.
You dared to scam me? I'll kill you!
I scammed you? Back then? You scammed my mother into spending every penny she had to help you build Winter Group. Now I scam you out of $100 million and you can't take it?
Your mother did that willingly. I never forced her, but you stole my company and my money. What the hell do you want?
What I wanted, I've already done.
You bitch. You probably don't know this, but she slept with God knows how many men of stores. Maybe that 20% of shares came from her sleeping her way into them. Watch your mouth, or I won't mind making you pay for it. Damian, calm down. You can't see. You might fall. If I hear one more insult about Cecilia come out of your mouth, you'll regret it. Get out. Now. The truth is, my eyes recovered a long time ago.
Damian, we're your family. You should have told us sooner.
My sight came back 6 months after the accident. I kept pretending so I could find out who was behind it.
He exposed his cover because of me.
Madam, Nick sent someone over. They said there's a financial issue at the company. That boy never stops.
Aunt, if you don't want to go, I'll handle it.
We have to go. The company was always yours. For years, you claimed to be recovering, and Nick may be illegitimate, but he's ambitious. He's been stripping your power piece by piece, and I saw all of it. Now it's time to take back what belongs to you.
So on paper, you're still the CEO, but real power has shifted to your father's illegitimate son, Nick. He used your blindness as an excuse to take over your position.
Yeah.
Then is it possible Nick was behind your accident?
He benefited the most from what happened to me. But after all these years, I still haven't found the key evidence. Either he wasn't the one behind it, or he cleaned it up so well that I couldn't find a single lead.
Then I can't reveal my identity yet. I have something to handle. I'm going out. Look into Nick Black for me.
Got it.
And what has Richard been doing lately?
Nothing for now.
Keep a close watch. He won't stop here.
Do you want us to just take him out?
Death is too cheap for them. I want them to spend every single day drowning in regret and hatred.
That bitch! Just like her mother! If I'd known she'd turn out this ungrateful, I would have buried her in the same coffin with that mother of her.
This is all Cecilia's fault! We have nothing now! She has to die!
Cecilia has to die. Cecilia has money now, and plenty of ways to use it. Maybe she'll hire killers to come after us, too.
No. I have to kill her first. I want to watch her die with my own eyes.
Nick, long time no see.
Aunt, what are you doing here? You're old. You really shouldn't be meddling in our business.
You.
So this is your wife, Damian?
So this is the Winter Heiress who came back half a month ago and already took over Winter Group? Damian really did find himself a useful wife.
Cecilia, you may be Damian's wife, but this is an internal Black Group meeting. I don't think you belong here.
As far as I know, Black Group has always publicly recognized my husband Damian as the heir. By that logic, the person sitting in that chair shouldn't be you either, Nick.
The news was right about you, Cecilia. You really are an uncultured woman.
You're right. So do you want to find out what getting hit feels like too?
You! What a crude woman. Security, this is Black Group's board meeting. We will not allow someone like her to defile it.
Black Group is Black Group, and you are you. What? After managing the company for Damian for 2 years, you think you represent the entire group?
Looks like I don't need to step in. Cecilia is far better at this than I am.
What do you know? After Damian's accident, he couldn't see. How could he run the company? As his brother, I was only trying to help.
Really? Then he doesn't need your help anymore. When are you giving back the power you're holding?
Damian, you just got married. I assume you don't have time to manage the company.
Nick, compared with Damian, I heard you keep over a dozen miswaces. If you have time to run a company, Damian definitely has more time than you.
What the hell are you talking about? Don't forget, today's board meeting is about the company's finances.
Is that all?
What else are you trying to do?
Ask when you're stepping down as chairman, of course.
Damian is blind. How could he possibly run the group?
Really? But Nick, your eyesight doesn't seem great either. Aunt has been here this whole time, and you still haven't offered her a seat.
No need. I'm here only to notify you all. 3 days from now, I will convene a full board meeting and appoint Damian as the new chairman.
Aunt, what is that supposed to mean?
Exactly what it sounds like.
I've managed this company for 3 years. For 3 years, the entire group kept running because of me. Unc, who are you to make me give my seat to a blind man with one watching?
What if he isn't blind?
Not blind? Did all of you forget? The top eye specialist in the world said there was no cure.
Cecilia, do you really want to spend the rest of your life with a blind man? Why not dump him and come to me? My eyes have recovered. So, am I qualified now?
Qualified? We're both blacks. I ran this company for 3 years. Why should I hand it to you because I'm illegitimate?
So you want to replace Damian?
Shut up! Since when does a Winter get to speak here? You dare hit me?
I wanted to, so I did.
His face is hard. Don't hurt your hand.
You too!
Yes, don't stay here any longer. Let's go. Nick, if you have objections, raise them at the full shareholders meeting in 3 days.
That bastard Damian lied to me for so long. And Cecilia, that bitch, she's only been married to him a few days, and she's already helping him steal power from me?
The company is mine. You want to take what belongs to me? Not a chance.
Damian, if I blinded you once, I can blind you again.
I have something to handle, so I'm leaving first.
Damian, now that everyone knows your Yens have recovered, the people who want to hurt you probably be able for still.
Then why did you two announce it to everyone?
You worried about me?
That's not the point. The moment they make a move, I'll know very quickly.
Then what is the point?
Cecilia, we found the person Nick hired. His name is Jack. He's one of ours.
One of ours? That's bold. Bring him in. So it really is you, Nick.
Sir, Jack disappeared. What? Sir, do you think Damian found out?
Impossible. Damian doesn't have that kind of reach. Then, maybe their council had business. Relax. We hired the Global Jewelry Council. If there's trouble, it won't trace back to us. Then what about the full shareholders meeting in 3 days? Besides us, who else wants to deal with them? Richard. Cecilia took his company. Richard won't let that go easily. Good. Contact Richard.
Give him a hand.
Richard, we found the people you wanted.
That fast?
A group of miners just crossed the border illegally. They're desperate men with nothing to lose.
Good. Have them watch Cecilia and strike when they get the chance. I understand. I'll handle it first thing in the morning.
Damian, Martha said she won't be back tonight. Then shall we go home?
What is it?
Someone is following you.
Come pick me up. Something came up. You go in first.
What happened?
Nothing. Company issue.
Okay, go take care of it.
Damian, should we have someone follow her?
No. If she doesn't want to say it, she doesn't want me to know.
How do you lose someone you're tailing? Didn't Cecilia get into a car right here?
Respect Cecilia's privacy. Who said that? We wasted so much time, and now she's gone. I'm an assistant, not a damn spy.
Send more people. Spread out and search.
Who are they? A group of miners from the border. Desperate men. They're not as stupid this time. Lead them to the abandoned factory. Don't involve anyone from the Black family.
Any news? Not yet.
Something about this doesn't feel that simple. Look into what Nick and Richard have been doing lately.
The car is here. They must be inside. Move. Get in there. Then leave. It's just two bitches. Did they really need 3 of us? Not bad looking. Make us feel good, and we'll leave you with whole bodies.
Who sent you?
Can't tell you that. But the client said he wants to watch you die with his own eyes.
And there's no point keeping you alive.
What did you say? Get them!
Still here? According to our people, they sent more than these 3. The rest are on the way. Then we'll wait. Why are you here? Why are you here?
Are you okay?
Who is she, and why is she with Cecilia?
Let me reintroduce myself. I'm Still, chairwoman of the Global Jewelry Council.
Cecilia is secretly a powerhouse?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lie to you.
You're safe. That's all that matters. No matter who you are, you'll always be my wife. You're not gonna leave me, are you?
No.
Damian, your eyes look perfectly fine. Oh, I get it. So the blindness was an act.
If I'd known Damian was faking it, I would have gone after him myself.
Richard, what are you doing? What am I doing? If this bitch hadn't destroyed everything I had, would I need to go this far?
Cecilia, stop acting so tough. In a minute, we're going to break both your hands and feet.
What did you say?
Why are you yelling? You think you're getting out of here?
None of you are leaving today.
I'll hold them off. You all get out when you can.
No. Tina, protect Damian for me. All of you, come at once.
Get them!
They're nothing. They can't beat Cecilia. Now do you understand why my life was worth $100 million? Next time? Oh wait, you won't get a next time.
Cecilia, I'm your father.
My name isn't Cecilia, it's Still now. Because the day my mother died, my life stopped.
Still, chairwoman of the Global Jewelry Council? I was wrong. I was wrong. Tomorrow I'll go kneel at Echo's grave and apologize.
Yes, yes, yes.
Then what do you want me to do?
Yes, yes, we'll do anything you want.
Don't go disgusting my mother. It's time to settle accounts. For people like you, the best punishment is to stay alive and suffer.
I'm not going to jail. This is all your fault, you bitch! Die!
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. It only grazed me.
Does it hurt? Let me see.
It doesn't hurt. Not at all. Don't worry.
I'll bandage it for you.
Madam, you're the one who called this in, right? Come with us. We need to ask you a few questions.
Go. Jamie will bandage me.
Do you even know how to apply medicine?
Why is he so gentle with Cecilia and so mean to me?
Why aren't you here yet? The directors are all here.
Aunt, you specially called us all here for Damian, but Damian himself couldn't even show up. That's pretty disrespectful.
Damian is wasting our time.
Damian said he ran into some trouble on the way. Once he arrives, he'll explain it to all of you. We just need to wait another half hour.
Fine. We'll wait half an hour. If he isn't here by then, that means he's forfeited his eligibility. Time's up. Looks like Damian lost his chance. Today's meeting is over. Everyone can leave.
What a waste of time. Damian went too far.
Who said we're late?
We made it, Nick. Sorry to disappoint you.
Black Group belongs to whoever has the ability. So what if you made it?
Nonsense. Damian has always been the CEO of Black Group. Every shareholder agreed to that.
Let me ask you all this. As acting CEO, have I done my best managing this company for the past 3 years?
Yes.
Have I made any major mistakes?
No.
And am I a member of the Black family?
I'm sure you all know the answer.
Damian's eyesight may have recovered, but he hasn't touched company affairs in 3 years. Business changes fast. Do you really think handing the company to him is safe? Making me CEO with full authority is the best choice for the group.
That does make sense. Nick as CEO wouldn't be a bad thing.
Nick, you keep saying this is for the company, but you're only feeding your own ambition.
If you have evidence, show it.
Bring him in. Do you know him? His name is Jack.
He's the driver who hit Damian back then.
And he has another identity. He's the head of external relations for the National Jewelry Council.
Nick, you have to save me. You're the one who told me to hit Damian. Shut up, you bitch! To fight for the company, you actually found someone to frame me.
Show the directors what we have. These are photos of Jack and Nick together, along with hang transfer records. As for Jack, he's a killer Nick planted inside the Jewelry Council. Head assignment was to assassinate Damian.
Nick, I never thought you were this kind of person.
It's all fake! Don't let them fool you!
Bank records don't lie.
That's right. I did all of it! How else was I supposed to take Black Group?
Nick, how could you try to kill your own brother?
If I didn't kill them, how would this seat ever be mine?
What do you mean? What do I mean? 5 years ago, Father died in a fire. Take a guess who started that fire.
It was you.
Yes! It was me! Father always favored you. Just because I was illegitimate, I got nothing. Why? Why the hell should that be?
Damian, you're too reckless. If I was able to plan this step by step, why would I come unprepared? If you don't choose me as CEO today, none of you are walking out of this room.
Nick, are you insane? What do you gain from attacking us?
Gain? The Global Jewelry Council massacred Black Group's board. That has nothing to do with
Nick,
me.
looks like your abilities are pretty limited.
What do you mean?
Otherwise, how did you fail to find out I have another identity?
You're Richard's daughter. That's all. Cecilia has another name, Still.
You're Still? How is that possible? Still from the Global Jewelry Council? No, impossible, you're lying.
Don't believe me? You must have heard Still can fight. How about I beat you until you believe it?
Get her! Beat this bitch to death! Don't kill me!
Who's Nick?
Me, Sheriff, this woman is trying to kill me. Arrest her!
Good to see you again, Sheriff.
What's going on?
Nick hired killers. These men are all assassins he brought in. As for what I did just now, it was self-defense.
She's framing me!
You can explain everything at the station.
So who exactly is Nick?
It's me! Why are you cuffing me?
It's about your previous case. According to the gang's confession, Nick contacted them secretly and introduced them to Richard.
Now, Black Group will be fully managed by Damian. Any objections?
No objections. Still, would you consider a partnership?
If you want Cecilia, you ask me first.
Cecilia, you're incredible. Damian got the company back because of you.
Ankh, you're so biased. Did I do nothing at all?
Of course you did. With you behind me, I feel safe.
Cecilia.